Think of your experience section as the heart of the resume. This is where the hiring manager will spend the most time. With that in mind, you want to focus on how to showcase your skills in a way that will help the employer see you as a strong candidate for their position. There is a general misconception among professionals that you should create a broad, general resume outlining a collection of all your skills so that you don't limit yourself. This is a myth. A general resume does not make you more marketable. Rather, it does the opposite and gets you limited or no response from employers because there's no focus. Hiring managers are busy. When you include every skill and every job that you've ever had, or create a broad general resume that does not target one job focus, you are in essence wanting the hiring manager to sit down and take considerable time to comb through your resume to find the skills that would work for the job they have listed. It's just not going to happen. The point of a resume is to show evidence that you are highly qualified and the best fit for the position you are applying to. That means you want to keep the job posting in mind at all times. This will help you stay on track when identifying what skill, qualification, or attribute to include or emphasize. In order to gain attention, you must first pay attention to what the employer has asked for. Many candidates will start out listing a string of buzzwords or general statements that do not address the employer's needs. To avoid this, after crafting each of your statements, you want to ask yourself, how does this fit the employer's requirement? Your statements should be a match or a value added item, meaning something above and beyond the requirements, in order to really capture a hiring manager's attention. Next, you want to describe the results of your work, how you have personally made an impact in your positions. Hiring managers are literally scanning resumes in seconds, and if you just list out general duties and do not show how you have personally added value or produced results, you will not stand out in a hiring manager's mind. This means that even if you are qualified for the position, they won't really remember you. They are looking for standout candidates. Pause this video and take a look at the two statements listed. If you were a hiring manager, which of these statements would catch your attention? You also want to show how you've added value using numbers, outcomes, and measurables whenever possible. Again, the key is to paint a picture for the hiring manager so that they can see you creating the same value for them. Finally, make sure and start each of your statements with action verbs. This not only helps them to clearly see the action taken, but it also gives your statements a consistent flow that helps with readability. The next thing you want to keep top of mind is that hiring managers are busy people. You can make it easy to choose you by following these best practices related to your experience. First, you want to make it easy to navigate, and you can do this best by using bullet points and making sure that there is ample white space throughout your resume. Next, make it concise yet descriptive. This means you don't want to do two-word phrases, but you also don't want to write paragraphs or list out 10 to 20 bullets per experience either. Finally, once you have crafted statements that address the job posting, do a final check by converting the job description into a matching skills table. This allows you to isolate each line and focus in on each skill to determine if you have a match or not. So to summarize, you want to make it easy to navigate with bullets and white space. You want to make it easy to follow by using verbs to start your statements. You also want to make it concise while also adding value using descriptive terms, numbers, outcomes, and measurables whenever possible. And finally, you want to take time to compare your resume to the job description. By following these best practices associated with building your experience, you are creating a strong, relevant resume that is sure to be noticed by hiring managers.